send you so much love and light. You guys, I just want to say thank you for everyone who watched my video yesterday. I'm so excited. That video got over 5,000 views, which is amazing. Just know how much I appreciate you guys. I truly do. I am so happy and grateful that you're here with me today. I love you all so much. If you're new here, my name is Lynn. This is Passionate Heart Tarot. And today we're going to explore the love life for all the singles in April. So let's tap into that energy today. Let's see what's going on. How is your love life looking? How are things going to be? I'll let you know what comes through. And I just want you to know where these messages come from. It is only a place of love and light, just intended to help. I wish you guys nothing but the best in your love life. I hope that you get everything that you want. I send you much love and light. I fill your readings with love and light. And before I begin, I just want to take a moment to surround myself with the white light of the Holy Spirit. Okay, you guys, it is Aries season. Happy birthday to all the beautiful Aries. What's going on in your love life? What are your messages? There's your own Aries energy coming through. Very interesting. Two of Cups in reverse, Devils in reverse. Very significant because some of you are thinking about a connection that is confusing you, but you feel so attached to it, and you're just trying to figure out the meaning of what that connection is. So when you feel that way, you're sensing past life energy between you and this person. You're picking up on your own karmic ties, which is like lessons that you charted to have with this person that the both of you agreed upon before you came into this life. So don't beat yourself up if there's someone that you just feel so attached to and you can't seem to let that person go and you really don't understand where it all comes from. I'm explaining to you where all of that comes from. Is this about another Aries or a Libra? Because that energy is coming through, as well as Capricorn. So I just want to mention those to you. Could just be the energy of cross watchers here, or your own moon or rising sign. But if you're thinking of one of those signs, it's just to help you further connect with the reading. Okay, so with the Two of Cups coming in reverse and the Devil in reverse, it's like you're getting a clearer perspective on the connection and even seeing the ways that you feel it hasn't lived up to what you feel it should. Some of you have been accepting things from this person that you normally wouldn't. And I can just see where you're questioning things. But you know what? This month you break free from all of that and you get a clear understanding of what this actually is. But moreover, what it's not going to be. So I see where things really come full circle for you. And there's someone that you're going to decide to release, even though it's been either a painful journey or just a confusing journey where you feel stuck, tethered, tied to this person. You've given them a specific title. Even some of you have called this person, I think that's my soulmate. I feel like that's my twin flame. It's just a very important title that you've bestowed upon this person. But you know what I see you doing, Aries? Removing that title and kind of seeing, oh, well, that really wasn't what I thought it should be. And that doesn't mean that you're in this space of, you're down and out. This is something that's very empowering when you do it. And it's going to make you see where you've been off track and help you get back on track. Some of you have just had this vision of what you feel the connection should be with this person. And it feels like this month you really come to terms with things. But it's from an empowered place. You thinking about what you've given as opposed to what you've received, what you deserve, moreover, what you don't deserve. So you're really going to start to take stock of a very important connection. Even though you're single, technically watching this, I know you have just that specific person on your mind. So you're going to start to take stock of things, and you're going to see what you deserve. You're going to see that maybe you gave this person too much power, put them up too high on a pedestal, and it's just that it's just like it's not following through. So some of you could even specifically set a certain time for this person, like in your mind and in your heart, like, okay, they have this X amount of time, and if things don't move forward or if things don't shape up, I'm going to release them. So know that's the right path for you to take, for those of you that are deciding that, and there's like this countdown that's going on in your mind, in your heart, because I see you severing ties. So if you're wondering, should I sever ties? In deep down, you kind of know that you should, but you're still confused and questioning things. I feel like you're getting a gentle nudge from spirit to reevaluate a connection that you've given a lot of importance to, but it's just taking from you and not restoring you and giving back to you. I talk about all of this energy and all these feelings because justice is in reverse. The Nine of Cups, it's like someone who's taking and not giving back. And then, the energy of the Emperor combined with the Two of Cups. That's why I talk about putting someone up on a pedestal and giving them a very important title. It's just that you're going to see, I feel like you're going to see more of what you deserve. And even though this person is very special to you, I feel like you're going to decide to release the connection, because deep down in your heart and in your energy, you will come to the conclusion that that is what's best for you. That's what Spirit is showing me. And you know what? Know that if you do that, what the result will be. Your heart will actually be mended. I feel like some of you could be afraid to let go because maybe you don't know what else is going to come to you, or just the importance that you've bestowed upon this connection. If it's been taking away from you, which I can see it has, I know how much better you'll feel if you pivot, if you release it. If you stop fixating on it and put your focus onto something else, it's going to be good for you, your heart, your energy, your motivation. So I see you becoming very empowered and seeing a connection that you thought was very important. You've given it a lot of power, and I see you taking your power back from that connection, from that person. And then, you're going to see where things really start to line up for you. For some of you here, this is like a blockage preventing something like your true love, your true person. That's why I read it this way, because the Two of Cups is in reverse. So it's like you haven't been able to come into alignment and see eye to eye because, for some of you, it's not meant to go that far. You've charted certain lessons with this person, and I feel like you have experienced what you needed to with them. And I'm telling you what I can see because it's what you're going to realize. And if you've just kind of been hung up on this person and, you're not letting anyone else come to you, you're blocking others from approaching you. And I don't say that to make you feel bad or, in any way, shape, or form. But I can see once you release something that is just not working, and you've given it a lot of time and it's still not working, if you release that, I feel like you have a clear, open path in your love life. So for others of you, where I talk about what needs to be released, for some of you, yes, of course, it's a person. But for others of you, is it memories? I ask that question because I want you to ask yourself that question, something that you're holding on to and giving a lot of power to. Could even stem back to your childhood or previous connections, or the connection to the patriarch in the family. You're wondering, well, why? You're not exactly seeing how that's affecting your love life romantically, but it feels like as April plays on, you'll start to make certain connections that you didn't before, that ties you back to either memories, the patriarch of the family, and experiences, difficult experiences in love. But it's beautiful. You are empowered. You're going to release all of this. You're going to thrive. Your time is now. That's what you need to know. So what I'm saying to you, Aries, is blockages are going to be removed, whether you consciously remove them and recognize them. I don't know what that was that just drove by, you guys. Sorry if you can hear that loud noise. Or you just see how things are kind of magically appearing. You'll see things come up on your recommended page. You'll see signs and synchronicities. For those of you that believe in that kind of energy, when you just open yourself up to it, you will see how you are divinely guided and that you are protected. And everything that happens really is for your highest good. Okay, Aries, that's what I can see going on, you guys. I love you so much. I hope that that is helpful. I send you much love and light. And next is Taurus. All right, the single Taurus. Your love life in April. Okay, so there's definitely a change on the horizon. Is anyone thinking of a Leo or a Scorpio? I can see those energies coming through in your reading, Taurus, cross watchers, or your own moon or rising sign. So you won't choose wrong, and you're going to end up exactly where you belong and even who you belong with. Okay, so when I see the Knight of Cups in reverse and then the Death card immediately follows, it's like an offer that you don't accept. So if you're looking for change to come about, you have to stop accepting the same things that you've been accepting. And I don't want to sound preachy when I say that, but I can see how that helps you pivot. Some of you are accepting treatment from someone that you feel, okay, you don't want to push them away, so you accept maybe even crumbs from this person. But it feels like in April, you're absolutely going to pivot, and there's someone that, comes through every now and again with offers, but it feels like they're not settling down. And which makes sense because this is a singles reading. And it feels like when they try to come with their offers again, you look at it differently. So that's very empowered on your part. You're looking at their offer and feeling like, no, I deserve more. I deserve better. I don't want breadcrumbs and then ghosting and then you come back around again. Or I don't want breadcrumbs and distance between us. So you guys are going to make a major change where I feel you don't accept someone's offer that you've been accepting. And this leads to major success for you because this is a reading telling you how to get unstuck from where you are and really change the energy around you. I talk about getting unstuck because the change is here, but then the overall energy is the Nine of Wands. So for some of you, there's a connection that you want that it hasn't come to you fully the way that you want it to. And it's something that really bothers you, really leaves you bummed out, and just makes you feel like this person confuses you and you want it, but you don't know what's going to happen. So they've just created a lot of unstable energy. They brought a lot of unstable energy into your love life. And it feels like that change is going to happen. It is going to. Because I can see where you're just in this position where you're so like bogged down by your emotions. And then this person, you know, it's like they create a lot of anxiety in the connection where you don't want to do anything to rub them the wrong way because you don't want them to retreat from you. So this person has put you in a very tricky spot, but you're definitely going to take your power back because there's a huge change that's on the horizon. So when this person tries to come back again with the same old offers, even though it looks like it's, you know, beautiful, this shiny offer, you know what's really behind that is inconsistency. So it feels like you're saying no more. I'm not going to accept that anymore. So there's definitely a certain person that you will turn down. It's very empowering because I know how bad some of you have wanted things to move forward with this person. But when they come back around again, you're going to say no because you're all about making changes, productive changes, positive changes, and trying to remove blockages and get unstuck in your love life. So very clear message, whoever you're thinking about and you resonate with this that's gone, they are coming back. They're going to, you know, come back in a very romantic energy, but it's like you've already seen their pattern. So that's why I see you blocking your energy from this person, which very interestingly removes the blockages in your love life. It's like some of you have put all your eggs in one basket because of how you feel about this person. You know, you want to give them a chance. You've given them a lot of chances. That's not a weakness. That's a strength. But it just feels like as April rolls in, you're seeing that you need to make changes, and you absolutely will. And the changes that you make is going to lead to success in your love life. Okay, so I feel like your reading is telling you how to get unstuck and switch the energy around you that you've been dealing with if you feel like your love life has been blocked or there's a blockage to a certain person that you desire. And I don't want to just like, you know, graze over what the connection means to you. I know it means a lot to you, but you know what's interesting? It's like, with the energy, I can see where this person is open then closed off. I just feel like there's something in that that's made you more attached to this person than you would normally be if they were just open and things could flow and it could happen organically. So I'm not saying that they're malicious by doing that. But if the door is always left open for them, perhaps they've become too comfortable and feeling like they can just be in and out of your life. But I see you, Taurus, saying, you know what? No, I'm not doing that anymore. And know that this makes you feel empowered. This is what gets you on the right track. This is what will bring success into your love life. Okay, Taurus. I love you guys so much. That's what Spirit is showing me. I hope that that is helpful for you. I wish you the best in your love life. And next is Gemini. Single Geminis, what's going on in April? Okay, so Aries and Sagittarius' energy and Pisces is here. Wow, you are the prize. Definitely. The Nine of Pentacles coming through. I mean, you know, how others are looking at you, let me describe that to you. It is someone that just really has their life together and is like a 10 out of 10. Even if you don't feel that way about yourself, that's how you're coming across to others. Like you are the ultimate catch. You just have it all. Beauty and brains, class, intelligence. You're sophisticated. You're healthy. So you are the catch. And I see where there's a lot of attention that is trying to come to you. But you definitely have like a certain energy of protection around you. Not like a bitterness, not like Queen of Swords type of energy. It's like believing in yourself, but really believing in your self-worth and not needing a relationship, not needing to rush into anything because you're sitting pretty and you're cool, calm, and collected, and you're fully embracing your confident, independent energy. So I can see I talk about the communication, the attention, because the Eight of Wands is there, but where it's blocked, people are definitely looking at you, Gemini, like you're a challenge. I don't really know how to approach you. I don't really know what to do to get your attention. It's not even like you're playing hard to get. You just know what you want, you know your worth, and then that's just the bottom line about it. I definitely see someone around. I see a couple different people around you. But there is one person that is a catch for sure. I see someone who's very relationship oriented in that Emperor's energy. Someone that is, thinking about finding their lifelong partner. But even though this person has amazing qualities that I feel you'll see in them, you're not going to rush into anything with that person. So even though they're coming through in an Emperor's vibe, you're still like holding your ground and keeping them at arm's length, not in a cold way, but just in a way that is very confident and grounded. You're absolutely going to say no to anyone that you feel is just trying to bring any kind of chaotic energy in, back and forth, inconsistent. Honestly, Gemini, it just comes across like you do not have time for anyone who's going to be in that kind of energy, that Knight of Wands energy. You're definitely not into anything that's casual, any kind of hookup energy, or even if I can see you feeling like it's very cringe if someone comes on strong and is like overtly sexual and like bombarding you with comments like that, messages like that. It's just such a huge turnoff for you. It's like you really have your eyes open and there's things that you see very clearly about people's character that maybe you didn't see last month, but you see it now. Your energy comes across as very grounded. Even if you've been accepting someone back and forth in and out of your life, if you've been kind of, going with the flow when it comes to that, because this person can be fun. I know they're attractive. I know they're sexy. Their energy can be exciting. But it just feels like even when that one tries to come back around again and send you all these messages, you just look at them and you're like, no, I'll get back to that later if indeed I do. It's just you have a change of heart. You have a change of mind. Your energy comes across as more grounded than ever. So even though you'll have people that will try to, play games with you in that way, you're not falling for any of it. And there is a catch that's around you for sure. But I feel like you're going to take your time with that person, not rush into anything and really get to know them. Even some of you will have another person that's coming back around from the past, telling you the mistakes that they realize. So definitely a very active love life, but I see you just being very grounded and centered. So the energy is awesome in your love life because I see you feeling independent and proud. So there is an awesome person here, but you're just going to let things happen organically with them. So for some of you, you know exactly who these people are. For others of you, it's predictions for who's coming towards you, what's on the horizon. You're wiser and smarter than you've ever been when it comes to dating in your love life. So just, do what you feel is best for you. Take your time and don't accept anything less than you deserve. And that's exactly the energy that I see you embodying. With grace, with class, with confidence. Okay, that's what I can see going on, Gemini. I love you guys so much. And next is Cancer. All right, all the single Cancers. What's going on in April? Wow, Cancer. There's a big offer coming in. Okay, so this is like a future spouse. Some of you are already being romanced by this person, but you're still single. Others of you, Spirit is letting you know that your future spouse is about to enter. Seriously, Aquarius's energy and Aries energy is here. Are you guys thinking of one of those signs? It could be who's coming toward you, or cross watchers, or your own moon or rising sign. I'll mention it because it's here. Wow, wow. And I say that because when someone looks at you, that's all they can say is wow. The star energy is like, oh my God, that is my dream person. Oh my gosh, this person feels like you are rare, and they're awestruck by you. They've never been around anyone like you. You just have this presence that is so striking and amazing and beautiful. It's like love at first sight. They can't help but feel this way about you because someone is looking at you and feeling like, oh my God, my dreams came true. Like, look at this Cancer. So you're beautiful. I mean, it's not all about your outer beauty. It's about you as a whole, your soul, the person that you are. And you just radiate light. So your vibe is amazing. Your energy is amazing. You're going to have many people that are drawn to you, but there's just this one in particular that I feel you look at as the most special. So it wouldn't surprise me if they ask you to be in a relationship with them this month. The offer is definitely there. It just feels like you're set on taking your time and not rushing into anything. Even though it's something that's very exciting for you as well. I can see how emotionally connected to this person you are, but it just feels like you want to remain in this energy of being grounded and calm. Like you're not going to show all your cards to this person, even though I feel like they just lay it all out on the table because they can't help themselves. Your approach towards this person is different. You're just kind of sitting back and collecting data for yourself and seeing how this person is with you. I feel like you're analyzing them and seeing like if their words and actions align. Some of you even look at this person's body language when they say certain things to you. It doesn't come from a place of speculation or like trust issues. You are just very confident and you want to see like if this is the real deal, because I feel you can feel it too. You feel like there's something very special about this person as well, but they're just way more open and expressive. So how you can know who this person is by the way they communicate with you. Someone that's going to be very open and honest with you. And this is not a person that's at all going to leave you unread or leave some weird mysterious energy between the two of you. No, this is a person that has their sights set on you and they're not going to do anything to jeopardize how you look at them. So this is a very trustworthy person that I see around you. Someone who definitely wants a family, they want a marriage, they want to find their person that they can just live out the rest of their life with. That is their goal. So that's who I see coming toward you. So know where it can all lead. That's why I call this person your future spouse. So you're not cold, you're not like, you're just very calm and grounded when it comes to this connection. But I can see where this person is the pursuer and they're absolutely gonna really pull out all the stops. And this is a sincere person. This is a genuine person. This is a person that's waited a long time to find someone like you and really believe that they would never find anyone like you. So they've been ready for this for a long time. So that's why they come on strong. So you have a person that does have a lot of self-confidence, but also just wants to be in that role of being the pursuer, proving themselves to you. This person fully sees your worth. You'll see it in their actions, but then you'll also see how their words and their actions align. So it just feels like in April, you're enjoying your time with this person, getting to know this person, dating this person, growing closer and closer, and feeling more and more comfortable. Some of you know exactly who this is, but for others of you, it's Spirit letting you know that you have a very special person that's about to enter into your life. And Spirit wants you to know how special they look at you. They feel like you're incredible, like you're amazing. So that's what it's about. Okay, you guys, that's what I can see going on, Cancer. I love you guys so much. Next is Leo. Okay, all the single Leos. Let's see what's going on in your love life. Interesting. Because there's a path that's open for you. There's a door that's open for you. Your Leo energy is here. Virgo's energy. Are you guys on the cusp? Sagittarius as well. Any cross watchers? Strong Sagittarius energy. Or your moon or rising sign. So you could even have a Sagittarius that comes toward you. Someone even trying to rekindle things with you. So I see offers out there for you. It just feels like the energy you're embodying, Leo, is introspection. You're not afraid to look inside. You're not afraid to look in the mirror. And I know you take that as part of your journey, and you're loving learning new things. So it wouldn't surprise me if you guys have like tapped into some new spiritual teachings, or if there's things that are kind of catching your eye, catching your attention. If you're picking up on signs and synchronicities around you, you're just very in tune. That's what that Hermit's energy is. You definitely feel like you're 2 steps ahead, and you can feel people out, like you can read people. So I see where you're in a way you're keeping to yourself. It's not like you feel you need to be in the Queen of Swords energy of like protecting yourself. It's more grounded, it's more stable, it's more, you just have such a sense of who you are in ways that you haven't had for the longest time. So you are ascending spiritually, really connected to your higher self. Okay, that's what I can see. There's definitely this sense of flattery all around you. But it just feels like you're looking for a more genuine connection. That's just how I see you looking at someone. And it just feels like there's more than one person's energy that I can pick up on. So there's a lot of flattery that comes from one direction. And then I even see someone trying to come forward and make an offer to you. I look at the 4 of Cups when I pick up on that energy. So for others of you, it's even a person that wants to make things right with you, make amends with you. You're in a different state of mind when it comes to that person. So Spirit wants you to know that the tables are definitely turning. Where you felt before someone took you for granted, didn't appreciate your offer to them, which was really genuine, your heart, the life that you tried to build with this person. Now it's like, now that you're not in the picture, now they see what they had. So the tables have turned. I just see you feeling very grounded and stable. And it's like something that you wished for before, that you know that if that offer came to you, you would have taken that offer in a second. You're just in a whole different place, energy, mindset, mentality, more stable than you've ever been, more grounded than you've ever been. So it's like when this person comes back around again, you don't look at them in the same light. And that's something that's very empowering for you. Where you overlooked things before, you're not willing to overlook those things anymore. So it's like the truth is out there, and there's someone that I see coming back around again, but you don't look at this person in the same light. And you're going to see, Leo, that their actions and their words still don't align. They're going to say all these things, promise all these things, but when it comes down to it and actually doing it, making changes and showing you this, you see that that person is still all talk. But that doesn't leave you weak. That doesn't leave you broken. That leaves you empowered, because it's like, wow, I see now what I wish I saw before, but I see it now about you. That's how you're going to feel when you look at this person that tries to come back in and make you an offer because the tables have turned. You're just in a whole different mindset. So this month, you're going to see how much you've learned and how much you've grown, how far you've come. So it's just like you're weeding out and closing off open doors from the past, lingering connections from the past, lingering unresolved emotional connections, issues from the past. You sort all of that out this month. And I feel like that's what leads you down the path where you truly belong. So you have a beautiful connection that's coming in. It just feels like you have to trim and weed through these other like little tests or distractions that are coming in, and you absolutely will. Because you're meant to see what you've learned. That's why you have certain things that are circling back around again. So you can see that for yourself, to give yourself a pat on the back and you know, take these lessons with you as you move towards this open, beautiful path being shown to me in the Four of Wands. Even a synchronicity coming through is 1111. So it wouldn't surprise me if you're starting to see number synchronicities. When you see those things, look them up and see what they mean. But also, it's just a nudge to you from spirit that you're on the right track. You're in tune. So it just feels like you're putting things into perspective. It's like certain doors need to be shut. Certain emotions, energies, connections need a resolution, closure. And I see you finding all of that and making your way down the path where you truly belong. So yes, a very special connection is coming in with a person that you're going to be in alignment with. Okay? And when that connection comes to you, you could even see a lot of like little spiritual messages, things like that. You could have been seeing numbers that relate to this person. You look back and see like you've been seeing their name and things like that. But how you'll know it's the one is like right from the very start, you'll be in tune with each other, and it'll be very clear about how in sync you are, what you both want, what you both need. You're going to see that we want the same things. We're on the same page. We're ready. So really being in alignment with someone where you can begin a life with that person, because this is the energy of marriage. Ultimately, that's what it is. But, you know, you just have to, this person has to come in, you have to align, and you'll walk down that path together. And that's what I can see happening. So this month is very pivotal for you. The way that things come into alignment, the way that it'll play out, you'll look back at it later and see. So if anyone should come back around again from the past, know that you're just meant to find closure with certain things. So I feel like it's a message to you from spirit, like to let yourself be open, because you are not vulnerable. Let yourself be open. There could even be things that, you know, could be beneficial for you to hear from this person. But moreover, it can help you see how strong you are now, how different you are now. You're just going to get such a better idea of who you are and what you're looking for and what you want and what's right for you. You're going to be able to weed out anyone that is there for the wrong reasons. Okay, Leo. So this is a beautiful month. You have a lot to look forward to. Very active. Okay, I love you guys so much. That's what I can see. And next is Virgo. Okay, all the single Virgos. What's going on in April? Wow, there's a real sense of wonder and excitement and opening up and trusting and moving forward and letting myself embrace. Really, that's what the whole total vibe is in the cards. And even the Tower in reverse, that shows me you feeling fortified, you feeling grounded, you feeling whole. Really, there's a lot of trust that I can see you have. And a connection that, like, this is mutual. The two of you just can't wait to see each other, and you're thinking of each other constantly. Some of you already know who this is. If you don't know who this is, it's Spirit letting you know who's coming towards you and the type of energy that they're bringing in. Because the Three of Wands is like a sigh of relief. And there's so much excitement and optimism that comes through in the card because it's beautiful. And it's seeing this person come towards you and vice versa, and just feeling like, finally, like, this is incredible. This is what I've waited so long for. So I see you guys with happiness and love and light all around you. Even interestingly enough, I see some of you by the water, maybe going on dates where you're by the water with this person, connecting over your love of water activities, being on the water, near the water. That's just a little side note that's here. For some of you, it's even a long distance connection that finally comes together the ways that you've longed for it. And for some of you here, it's finally meeting this person face to face. I just see where the two of you can't get enough of each other, and it's just like a very euphoric and like a honeymoon phase, which is beautiful. There's a lot of excitement that's coming through and so much trust. I can see it in the Seven of Swords in reverse. I can see it in the Four of Pentacles in reverse. My heart is no longer under lock and key. I just want to be open to all the abundance and prosperity that's coming in. So manifesting beautiful dreams for yourself. I can see where you're in this place where you're in such a high vibration, you manifest beautiful things in your life. You just keep thinking about the next beautiful thing that is to come. So if you're waiting for someone to come in, that's how you can draw it to you, Virgo, is just expecting it and knowing it and believing that it's going to come to you, believing that your wishes and love are going to come true because they are. So I just see where the two of you are in a very happy and fun and lovey-dovey kind of place. And I can't stress the fact enough that this is mutual. I feel like you need to know that the two of you are on the same page and feel the exact same way about each other. Waited for what feels like a long time to be able to open up with security and peace of mind. I just see you opening up and trusting, and that can be a big surprise for some of you here, especially if you feel like you're not in a trusting energy. If you feel like you're skeptical when it comes to love, someone is going to come into your life and turn all of that energy around and make you a believer and love again if you're in a tough spot right now. I just see the two of you holding each other's hands and having adventures together. Just going places, trying new things, having fun, just like totally trusting the other one that they have my best interest at heart. And then from that, I grow and I thrive and I learn and I experience. So this is going to be a very fun month for you, where I see the two of you are in those stages of really falling in love with each other. So it's beautiful. If they haven't come in yet, they're coming in and things could progress very quickly. But for others of you, it's just Spirit letting you know that this connection is going to continue growing and you're going to get closer and closer to this person. It's like I know it's a singles reading, but this is like an unspoken relationship. Like this is someone that you're going to be dating steady and not thinking about being with anyone else, dating anyone else. This is a person that has all of your time and attention and vice versa. Feeling like I found the one, they finally came to me. And it's beautiful because I will say this, for anyone who's trying to will this into existence and you've been praying for someone to return, I want to affirm that for you, because the Tower in reverse is like a connection that went way wrong. But there's a second chance to do it all over again and do it the right way. So for some of you, you're going to get a second chance at a connection that you really longed for. For others of you, it's just this energy of feeling like you're fortified, feeling like you're whole, feeling like you're complete. And that's something that comes from within, from your mindset, from your energy, from your heart. Okay, that's very beautiful. You have a lot to look forward to. Okay, Virgo. That's what I can see going on, you guys. I love you so much. And next is Libra. Okay, all the single Libras. What's going on this month? Okay, this is kind of tricky here. It is. Because it's like lopsided, the energy. And I only say this to be helpful because it's a general reading. So I wonder, where are you? Are you the person that I can see that still wants to kind of date around and explore your options? Are you the one that I can see doesn't want to be tied down right now in a committed relationship? Or are you the one that is like feeling like I want to be settled down? This is really opposite energy, totally. The 10 of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Wands, and then this is like duality here. The Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles is someone who wants to be married, not today, but more like yesterday. Very eager to be in a committed marriage. There's no casual, there's no, this person is someone who wants to be married, and there's nothing wrong with that. But are they barking up the wrong tree? Because that Knight of Wands is not someone who is looking to be in even a tiled relationship right now. They're not someone who feels like they're in a place where they're ready to settle down. It's a person whose energy is like they're still learning, they're still on the move. So these messages only come from a loving place. I want to tell you what I can see, Libra. Because for some of you here, is there someone that you're hoping that their energy is going to switch up and that they're going to change and they've been kind of in and out of your life? And are you hoping that they're going to like turn around and want to make a commitment? If you're in that spot right now, I have to give you a heads up that I don't see that person changing. And that has nothing to do with you or your worthiness. It's just that person and where they are mentally, where they are emotionally, where they are in life right now. They're not going to settle down with anyone. This is a person who I feel has a lot of baggage, a lot of things that they're actually running from, that they would be better off if they turn it and face it and release it. I know some of you could be drawn to that person because you feel like you want to help them through certain things. But you have to remember yourself and what you deserve. So there's a lot of, things just to be aware of depending on the dynamic of the connection. I guess either way, it's not wrong because it's a singles reading. Depending on which side of this you're on, you have every right to want to be settled down, and you also have every right to want to be single. The Knight of Wands is just someone who's very much focused on remaining single. Where it's a warning is if you're putting a lot of energy and effort into this person and not getting back what you want to get back because they're not capable of it. It's not like you're doing something wrong or you're lacking. It's just they're not capable. They're just not there right now. I don't want to insult them. They're just not there. That's not where they are emotionally, spiritually, mentally. So be careful for those of you that feel you are this person that is really longing for a commitment with someone who keeps running from you. Don't put yourself on a hamster wheel where you keep having to prove, you're fighting with yourself and trying to prove yourself to this person, and you're wondering, what can I do different? What am I doing wrong? Because, you're really recalling past life energy between the two of you, where in the past you might have been very close to this person, even married to this person, but in this lifetime, they're coming through with different lessons to teach you. That's why these Two of Cups is in reverse. Because I know for some of you here, you could have given a very significant title to this person, but you're puzzled why they won't settle down and why they keep running and disappearing and shutting down even. It's like you're recalling what you had with them a long time ago in the past, a past life. And it feels like this person has returned in this lifetime, but with a different set of lessons for the two of you to learn from each other. It's not a punishment. It's just a balancing of lessons from one life to the next. Of course, if you want to hold on to them and you still want to believe that it's meant to be, I won't stop you. I won't take that away from you. But I feel like for others of you, if you resonate with what I'm saying and you're attached to this person, there's a lot of lustful energy when it comes to that connection. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of physical and sexual energy, lustful energy. And for some of you here, it's like you want things from this person that they're not going to give to you. So is it time for you to reevaluate a person that you're giving a lot of energy and power to? I just think Spirit wants you to start thinking about yourself and what you need and what you deserve. And if you've been beating yourself up that they won't turn around and come to you, or they haven't turned around and taken your offer, none of that has been in vain. And everything that you tried to give to this person absolutely will come back to you. It will come back to you. And I don't mean from them. I mean those Cupid's arrows that you're shooting at this person, it's going to hit another mark. And it's going to hit someone who is in alignment with you. So it just feels like some of you are seeing a connection in a different light. Or I feel like Spirit wants you to start looking at some things that maybe have been difficult to look at, but putting yourself first, because it feels like you guys could be forgetting to put yourself first. I'm not saying that that's a bad person. I'm just saying that you guys are in two different places. And I know for some of you here, that is your own energy. You feel like you're in that Knight of Wands energy where you're enjoying being single. You're enjoying the dating life. You're enjoying meeting new people, getting to know different people. If that is you, I just feel like Spirit wants you to know that you have someone that is very hung up on you and has a lot of fantasies and plans of you being their future spouse. Like somewhere along the lines, this person has caught very deep feelings for you. I don't want to say that you're misleading them, because it does feel like the vibe between you and this person has been casual. Some of you feel like you've been very clear about your intentions, moreover, what you're not ready for. It could even be time for you to release someone that you know is really hung up on you, especially if you know deep down that you have no intentions of being in a relationship with them right now. Some of you will be kind enough to release that person, because I can see that they may have a very hard time releasing you. And some of you will be kind enough to release this person, because there's just something about the energy where it is so lopsided. One person wants a ring on their finger or a ring on the other one's finger now. There's no getting around, like, I want marriage and that's it. And the other one is just not ready to settle down and may even know, look, I have a lot of things that I'm working through. I'm not in a position where I can make a commitment to someone right now. And I have things that I'm struggling with that I don't want to take out on this person. So I feel like I'm reading it from these different angles to be as helpful as I can. Some of you will see that there's things that you want from someone that they're just not capable of giving you right now. Okay, Libra. I love you guys so much. I truly do hope that this is helpful for you. I hope that you get everything that you want in your love life. Thank you again. And next is Scorpio. Okay, all the single Scorpios. How is your love life looking in April? Okay, so wow, are these tables turning or what? Pisces energy is here as well as Virgo. Are you guys thinking of one of those signs? You definitely could have some, having dealt with one of those signs before. Cross watchers here are your own moon or rising sign. So this for sure feels like the tables have turned, because the Five of Cups is someone mourning over having lost you. So you're watching a singles reading. Have you recently become single? If you have, and you've just broken up with someone, or in the recent past, or however you want to look at it, you've broken up with someone, this is the person that I can see, like it's really hitting them hard now. All the mistakes, all the nonsense where things just went left when it didn't need to. Unnecessary fighting, drama, whatever the case is. This person, it's really hitting them hard and they're mourning the connection. If you ended up actually like arguing with this person, bickering, fighting, if things got ugly, especially on their part, I know how ashamed they are and how they want to apologize. So you have someone that is absolutely going to tell you the things that I'm telling you, or try to get back into your life again. So the tables have turned, because I know for some of you here, when you were, okay, let me explain this to you. Look at the imagery in the cards. So this is the one that I can see regrets the way things went with you. And do you see how they're like looking down at these 3 cups that are spilled? So before, it felt like you were the one that was very open and giving, the offer that you tried to make to this person genuinely was from your heart. Like you felt close to them. You wanted to give your heart to them. So now the tables have turned, and now this person is trying to give their heart to you. But it feels like, look where your eyes are staring, right at those 3 cups, the mistakes, what came between the two of you before, not being open to this person, feeling like I have a bone to pick with them, like they're just not cool with me. Okay, so they want to come back in my life. But what about what happened before? Because your memory is good. That's how I can see you looking at it. Like, I don't forget. I haven't forgotten what went wrong between us. So now you have a person that's trying to come back into your life. If you're wondering, is it sincere? Have they really learned from their mistakes? Are they different? Yes, they are. But unfortunately, I can see where some of you feel like it's too little too late, or you're just holding on to those grievances and you're not ready to take their offer. So if you resonate with that, you may just keep them at arm's length, keep yourself closed off to this person, definitely not going to show any vulnerability or let them really know what's going on with you, definitely keeping your cards held close to you, so to speak. And you'll just watch them and see if you need to see it for yourself, whether or not these efforts are real. I can tell you that they are, but only, you have to see that for yourself. And for some of you here, when this person comes back in, it's like a hard no. But that also gives you closure that maybe you didn't see that you needed, which feels amazing. Like something that has been kind of haunting you, following you, hurting you, even if you have tension in your body, I feel like it stems back to that person. So I think it'll be really good for you, Scorpio, cathartic for you, if you choose to hear them out. I can see where that will only empower you. When they tell you what they realize and when they apologize and how I should have been, that's something that's going to be very good for you to hear, because I can see how it eases tension. Tens coming through, 10 of swords, 10 of pentacles. 10 is very significant because it's like one chapter ends and a new one begins. I find closure and I move on. Okay, so for some of you, there's a lot of satisfaction that comes to you when this person comes back around again, and you also see for yourself how stronger you are, how much you've grown. Like really seeing lessons in real time. I describe it because the Hermit is there. And then I also know that what this person has learned since the two of you have been apart, that's also very real. So you've been a catalyst for their growth, but I know you had to endure a lot as this person finally, came to see how they were, came to see right from wrong. They do. For others of you now, when this person comes back in, you're going to be very closed off to them because, like I said, you don't forget what happened. But it just like, even though it's a no, you're still not giving them a clear answer, and it just feels like you'll take a little time to, sit with it. Like you have to experience it a little more. You have to feel it out. So for others of you, you could be in communication with this person and just kind of getting from it what you need. Because I can sit here and tell you all day that they have changed and they are different, but it only matters if you see it for yourself or you believe it. So you're getting a lot of messages telling you about someone coming towards you, and the tables have turned with that person. Now the power is yours. Okay, Scorpio, that's what I can see going on, you guys. I love you so much. I hope that that is helpful for you. And next is Sagittarius. Okay, your love life, Sagittarius. What's going on in April? Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, you have a lot to look forward to for sure. Okay, so Pisces energy is here. Aries energy is here. Okay, wow. True love is on the horizon. A future spouse, they're about to come to you if they haven't already. For some of you, this person has come in your life and you're so nervous about the connection. Like, you're second guessing a lot of things when it comes to this person, worried and nervous as to whether or not it's real, and are they genuine? Can I trust it? Is it true? It is real. They are genuine. You can trust it, and it is true. Let yourself have this blessing that's right in front of you. Or if this is a message to your future self, when this person comes in, let yourself be loved. Let yourself be open to it. I know it's easier said than done, but this is like a wish coming true. So if you've been wishing for a person to come into your life that brings stability, that brings wisdom, that makes you feel like you're at ease, you're safe, there's a sense of protection, that's what I can see you receiving. And for some of you, you have received it, but you're still single, and it's like throwing you for a loop. It even has to do with what you've gone through in the past. Feeling like you need to protect yourself, like you need to be 2 steps ahead. Making promises to yourself that I'm never going to let anyone hurt me again. Well, I have to tell you that this is a person that is around you only for good. This is a person that is coming into your life to bless your life. Or if they've already come in, it's meant to be something very, very beautiful with this person. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to trust. Okay, this is beautiful. That is totally the energy of, oh my God, the future, a family even. A very happy family, a very happy life, health, abundance, joy. A protector, someone who can provide, someone who is nurturing. That's who I can see around you. The overall energy in your love life is love, but there's worry about love. That's why the Seven of Cups is coming in flipped like that, because it's like, is it real? Can I trust it? Because I can see where you are very much in your own head. The Eight of Swords spells anxiety. The Seven of Cups in reverse is like, when I start to get lifted, when I start to get elevated vibrationally, energetically, when I start to let myself believe, I talk myself out of it. But no, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself, Sagittarius. If you've been doing that, everything here is telling you to trust. This is someone that you don't have to be on guard with. This is not a person that you're going to need to protect yourself from just in case. This is like a person that is meant to bring peace into your life. So if they've yet to come in, know that they are, and I can see how things could play out. Not that you're going to push this person away, not that they're going to switch up on you. No, but it's like, if the beauty comes in, let yourself have it right from the start. Did I say that right? If the beauty comes in, let yourself have it right from the start. Okay. And for others of you, if you resonate with what I'm saying and there's a connection where someone's come in and they seem too good to be true, it's really not. And I'd be the first one telling you if there was red flags there. No, this is a person that they're just good, pure, through and through. When I look into their heart, when I look into their soul, it's someone who's very sensitive and loving and protective and nurturing and wise, an old soul, someone that is very caring. So there's so many positive things to tell you about. Plus, I can see further down the line what you could have with this person. So if you've been feeling like they're too good to be true, or even if you have someone around you telling you about this person, oh, I don't know, that's weird, why would they do that already? Don't listen to that person. That person is very jealous about what you have. They wish they could have it for themselves. Okay, not saying anything bad about them, but don't listen to outside voices nagging at you. And moreover, if you even have a little voice nagging at you in your head, it just comes from a place of anxiety and feeling like you need to protect yourself because of what's happened before. But this is a person that you can trust. This is a person that was sent to you to love you. You called this person in. You needed this person. Either they're on their way now or they're around you now. So I feel like everything here is telling you to let yourself embrace love this month. Try to trust. Try to take a little baby step forward. Know that what they do only comes from their heart in a genuine place. Everything that this person does for you or says to you is from their heart, and it's real and it's genuine. This is a person that's looking for their forever person. It's a person who wants to settle down and be in a relationship. Okay, so let me explain it for someone here if they're like confused about who this person actually is. Right from the start, they're gonna show you who they are. You'll see how kind they are to others. You'll see how kind they are to you. You'll see how polite they are. It's a person who has an amazing upbringing and knows, how to be in the world. Does that make sense the way that I'm saying it? They definitely have home training. It's definitely someone who's a lady, or if it's a man, this is a gentleman. So right from the start, they're going to tell you what's in their heart. They're going to do whatever they can to be there for you, pay attention to you. This is not a person that's going to send you mixed messages. This is not a person that's going to wait all day to read what you wrote to them. It's a person who's going to make the first move and keep initiating, but then you'll see how genuine they are. Okay, that's very important for you to know. It's not a weird love bombing kind of energy. It's real, it's genuine, it's true. I can just pick up on a lot of sense of skepticism and hesitation. And I feel like this reading, you were meant to find it to help put your mind at ease. And also, if this is flipped around for some of you here, maybe you're a cross watcher wanting the Sagittarius, or some of you could be the Sagittarius that I can see is grounded right now, ready for love, stable, and as he has healed from past traumas, childhood traumas even. If there's someone that you have your sights set on, but they're not coming forward the way you wish they would, give them, I feel like Spirit wants you to know why that person is so hesitant and anxious, but it's because of what they've gone through. So, just so you get a better perspective of where they're coming from. Okay, that's very important. Give them the floor, let them come forward, but I just feel like it's meant for you to understand what gives them pause, what gives them anxiety. Because for some of you here, you could be the one that I can see that's more ready. So just understand where they're coming from as well. You can't control what they do. All you can do is be yourself. You know you have the best of intentions, but it's also a part of their life lessons to break free from what they are letting bind them and come forward. So all you can do is just be in your grounded energy, offer support, and just be your loving self. But just know what's behind, what's under the surface, I should say, as far as their worry. It's almost like they're afraid to be happy, like they feel it's too good to be true, but they do feel it, and that just like sends them for a loop. And remember where that all goes back to. This is a person that feels like I need to be 2 steps ahead because of what's happened to me before. But it's like they're wearing that armor so much that it's holding them back. Okay, you guys, that's what I can see going on. I love you so much, Sagittarius. I hope that is helpful. And next is Capricorn. Okay, all the single Capricorns, what's going on in April? Interesting. Okay, so Pisces energy is here. Is anyone thinking of a Pisces? Cross watchers, your own moon or rising sign, Capricorn? The overall energy is the 8 of Swords. Okay, so I feel like some of you could be trying to get you want to be with someone, and it just feels like they're so hesitant. I know some of you have been very patient when it comes to this person, coming forward. But I also know that it's very challenging for you, because you're more grounded and ready. It feels like some of you have been wanting things to move forward with a person that just won't let themselves come forward. And I don't want to sound insensitive when I say that, but truly the 8 of Swords, that's like self-imposed anxiety. It's like they just keep thinking of all the things that could go wrong instead of what could go right. And they keep second guessing themselves, like this person is binding themselves. So it's up to them to find their grounded energy and see what's right in front of them and trust and move forward. That's up to them to do that. So I feel like Spirit wants to give you that information. If you've been beating yourself up about why they're not coming toward you, or if you're wondering what you could do different, all you can keep doing is being patient with this person and just being your genuine self. At the same time, realizing that you can't control what anyone does. And I feel like Spirit wants you to know that you're not doing anything wrong. It's just that some of you have this very anxious person that I can see around you. But then I also know how that kind of sends your energy for a loop as well, Capricorn. So in all of this, you still have to remember yourself and what's important to you. The 2 of Pentacles is like, what do I listen to, my head or my heart? I think that because of being around this person that comes across as anxious, that can rub off on you where you're kind of questioning yourself too. And if you find that you're looped up in that cycle, you really need to take a step back and take a break from it. Honestly, that's what Spirit is suggesting to you. If, it's affecting you and it's making you second guess yourself because of the way this person is, yeah, that's not something that's really healthy for you. I'm not saying to give up on that person. All I'm saying is the advice to you from Spirit is like, give that a break. Yeah, give that a break. take a break from this person, take a break from that connection, shift the focus back onto yourself. It's really going to clear your mind and help set you in the right direction. I feel like you need to take a step back so you can see things clearly. It's like, you know that expression, you can't see the forest through the trees, or however that goes? You know what I mean? That's what it's like when you're too deep into something. They can get you looped up in their energy as well. I'm not saying that that's a bad person. I'm just saying that they're very much bound by their own mindset. And if you're a person who feels like you're ready and everything's on point for you, your mind is free, I feel like you're sensitive, maybe more sensitive than you realize. And if you're around that kind of energy too long, you can start to become like that person. I feel like the best way forward is to let them come forward, let them come to you. Take a step back, pour that energy into yourself, focus on what brings you joy, happiness. Don't worry about that person so much. I know you're caring and you may worry about them, but they're fine. They will be fine. I think you need to take a step back from something to get yourself back on track. Know that you are absolutely meant to find love and be in a beautiful relationship. Some of you could just be looped into a person's energy or caught up in someone's energy because you want to help them. Okay, I can see that, but I feel like Spirit wants you to help yourself, to focus on yourself. And I feel like when you take a step back, some of you could even see, like, why am I so drawn to someone who I feel needs me? Why am I so drawn to want to help someone? You're just very nurturing. That's what it is. But don't forget about yourself in the process. You need to be nurtured as well. Okay, you guys, that's what I can see going on. Let them come to you. That's how things will get on track, and you'll have your answer there as to whether or not the two of you are meant to be together. And I would even say, have a specific time in your mind, especially if you feel like you've been very patient, but it's starting to really affect you. You have to really give yourself a timeline for how long you want to wait for this person to come to you. And I don't say don't tell them the timeline. Keep that to yourself. But you've given this enough time and energy. So give yourself a certain amount of time. I feel like that is the best way forward. And if they come to you, then you know. And if they don't, then you have your answer there. But knowing that you are meant to find love, and it could be time for you to release this, to find it, to go down your path. Okay, you guys, that's what I can see going on. I love you so much, Capricorn. I hope that that is helpful for you. And next is Aquarius. So all the beautiful single Aquarius, let's tap in your love life in April. So it's like something's finally gonna break free. Something that you've been waiting to come to you. It is going to. Wow, that Eight of Swords, that's interesting. That's shown up a few times as the overall energy. Is anyone thinking of an Aries or someone with a B name or a J name? I'll mention those little things coming through because that's what Spirit is showing me. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles as the first card out. That shows me something coming to you that you've waited a long time for. But the thing about this energy is it feels like you get a glimpse and it's taken away from you. And I don't say that to, bring any negativity to the reading. All of these messages only come from a loving place. So it's important for you to know what's on the horizon. Okay, so this this person's energy is kind of tricky to me. I'm not saying that they're bad by any means, but they have a lot of anxiety, and it feels like that anxiety really gets the best of them. So they'll kind of jerk you around because of it. And if you're looking for something that is just smooth and moves forward with consistency, this person's energy I can feel is very jerky. Okay, let me describe it to you, because some of you have put in a lot of effort and like energy towards someone, where you have visions about what you just wish it could be. So you've invested a lot, energetically even. I see that turning around, where those seeds that you've planted, you see where they start to sprout, and then it gets bigger and bigger. So it's like you feel like you're getting what you put out there. It's coming back to me. It feels like it's a love bomb, though. That's the funny thing about this person's energy. Like, they hold back so much, and then they give you a little taste, a bigger taste, and then they pull back again. So if you know that that's been a pattern with someone, I feel like Spirit wants you to know that that pattern continues. And what will you choose to do about it? Will you accept that? Because you can't control anyone. You can only control yourself. Or will you move on? For others of you, it's just Spirit letting you know, like, about a pattern that I can see with this person, that you could get a glimpse of it in April, and it continues on. It's just someone who has to really find closure. I can see that this person is very anxious because of what they keep thinking about, and it's like they are their own worst enemy. It's like they keep worrying about something going wrong, and it goes wrong. So this person wraps themselves up in anxiety, and it binds them. But that's on them, I should say, to realize that pattern, to figure that out, but moreover, to break free from what binds them. You can offer all the care and comfort in the world, but ultimately they have to be the one that decides if they're going to be free and open and see what's right in front of them. But you have to be careful, because this person could really like make you feel like you're zapped of all your energy, and then they fill you up again. So it's this weird breadcrumbing love bomb kind of vibe. And you know, the things that I'm describing to you, Aquarius, is what I see you seeing and realizing. That's why that high priestess is there, telling you to trust yourself, to trust your intuition, what you know deep down. Your intuition is on point. It will not steer you wrong. If you feel like you deserve more, you're going to start to see that this person is not really capable of giving you what you want, but that is not a reflection of you. So be careful with that, because for some of you, I can see you're a little bit more sensitive, and the way that this person is being with you, the back and forth, the highs and lows, it makes you turn inward, and it makes you start to doubt yourself. This person is projecting things onto you, and you're taking it on like it's your own energy. So for those of you that are particularly sensitive, you have to be careful when you're around a person that's anxious like this, because you'll start to absorb their energy, and you could start to second guess yourself. So I feel like Spirit really wants you to, put the focus back onto yourself and trust yourself. If you've been waiting for someone to come forward, I feel like you just get like a glimpse of it, and then they pull away again. It's not that they have like malintentions. I just feel like they have a whole lot that they need to figure out on their part. But you shouldn't have to bear the brunt of this person figuring out who they are. Okay, I just feel like Spirit wants you to realize what you deserve, and moreover, what you're not responsible for. Because this is a lot to go through. It's like you lift me up, and I feel like I see these seeds start to sprout, and then then I see the flowers really bloom, so to speak, and then all of a sudden you're gone again, and you shut down again. It just feels like this person has a lot to figure out, and you have to think very carefully what part you want to play in their journey. Okay, what part do you want to play? Do you want to continue to be there and support this person? You'll do what you feel is best for you, but then also don't forget about what is best for you and what you need and what you deserve. You know, you will ultimately do what's best for you at the end of the day. I just feel like there's a lot to think about. But from what spirit shows me, it's just a lot to go through when you think it's going to be so much more, and then it turns back around to be the way that it always was. And I feel like spirit wants you to know where that comes from and that it's not your fault. Okay, you guys, that's what I can see going on. I love you so much, Aquarius. I hope that that is helpful for you, because this is about a particular connection with someone. And some of you, you're single, but you already know exactly who this is. And for others of you, if this person has yet to come in, I think it's very important that you have clear boundaries and standards for yourself about what you need in return. And don't waver on that. Don't accept less than what you deserve. Don't let someone talk you into feeling like you should accept different things. No, you shouldn't. Okay, Aquarius, I love you so much. That's what I can see going on. And next is Pisces. Last but not least, all the single Pisces. What's going on in April? Oh, wow. That's a lot. Okay, so the Tower, the Three of Swords, the Fool card. Okay, this is kind of personal. This feels kind of personal to me, because I know some of you could have been waiting for, like, you have your sights set on someone. You feel close to this person. You even look at them as a friend, but they're in a relationship with someone else. And I can see where it's not like you wish for that relationship to end. It's not like you send bad vibes, but at the same time, you wish that person could be yours. That's what this feels like. But you wouldn't do anything to interfere, and you respect it, and you have deep feelings for this person, but you're happy to have them in your life as a friend. They're in a relationship now, and that relationship comes to an end, which makes them single. Okay? I see them being single. Don't be their rebound. I just put it to you just like that. Do not be their rebound mistakenly, because it feels like you could end up in that position if you're not aware of it. Okay, because it feels like they have a relationship that ends and you're by their side. You're out with this person, comforting this person, talking to them, having a good time with them, maybe even trying to cheer them up. And it feels like there's potential for things to kind of move into romantic where it's been platonic. Give it time. See if that's actually real and that's actually going to happen, because why can't they wait a couple weeks or even till the next month to see if they still feel the same? So I feel like I'm giving you warnings, Pisces. It's from a loving place though, because it feels like this person could get caught up in the moment and they're in a place of weakness after breaking up. And especially if you've wanted this person or you've liked this person behind the scenes, be very careful, because they're on the rebound. It's not like they're maliciously trying to hurt you, because I know you look at this person as a friend, but there's such a red flag, like huge warning, that you could get really hurt by their actions. Yeah, so just be careful. If you resonate with what I'm saying, I feel like the best way forward is to give them more time as they heal from the relationship that they just got out of. Otherwise, they're going to hurt you. And this is not something you want to just brush under the table. That's a huge warning, telling you that that could actually hurt you a lot deeper than you thought it would. I see someone who gets caught up in the moment but is not really making a permanent choice and could really end up going back to whoever they walked away from. That's why there's such strong rebound vibes that's here. For others of you, I feel like Spirit is really spilling the beans about what's going on behind the scenes with someone. Because if this is a newer person that you're meeting, you're in the dating world, and if they tell you that they recently broke up with someone, give that person, have fun. If you're already on the date and you're talking about these things, have fun, enjoy yourself, but keep that person in the friend zone. I just see where there's a possibility to get really wrapped up in things with them and end up being really hurt. So if you already know that you're vulnerable, that you are looking for love, or that you're just a sensitive person, avoid anyone who's recently gotten out of a relationship. Even if it's someone that you've had your eyes on, don't, because I just can see you being really hurt by that. So you're getting a lot of strong messages here, Pisces, to be very aware of what's going on, to fortify yourself and be strong. Don't date anyone who's recently gotten out of a relationship. And don't let yourself mistakenly become a rebound to someone. And even, I'll touch on another group of Pisces here. If you're in a really fragile place and you feel like you've been dealing with hurt after hurt after hurt, you should really give yourself a break from dating. Because it's like the next thing, even though it looks small, hurts you so much. So if you resonate with that, and maybe you've been looking for answers, but you're coming to this reading from a hurt place, don't put yourself in a position to be hurt even more. Give yourself a break from dating. Turn inward and show yourself love. It's time for you to focus on your friends, your family, your loved ones, and start showing yourself love. Time to rebuild yourself from the inside out. Okay? Because for someone here, I can see that you are very vulnerable, and that's not anything to be ashamed of. It's important to be aware of that so you can protect yourself and just give yourself more time. Because it just feels like it's an unexpected hurt. Like I didn't expect to feel this hurt, but I can see this is like feeling devastated, broken. Okay, you guys, lots of advice, and just know where it comes from, a loving place. Just take from it what you choose. And if the only thing you want to take from it is don't date anyone that's recently broken up with someone, then that's beautiful too, as long as it helps you. Okay, Pisces, I love you guys so much. I hope that you enjoyed those readings. Leave a like on the video. That would be so helpful for me. Leave a comment, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next reading.